Hello, boys and girls. I don't know if anybody's watching this or not. You know what I should do? Maybe I should have another. Oh, okay. I just got an email from YouTube saying that I am live. So that looks good. Now I got to find out if anybody's watching. So I'll wait and see what happens. This is Bill. You're watching Bill's Box of Sound, and maybe nobody's watching. If anybody's watching, please let me know. I'm going to try and open up another window here with YouTube and see if I can see myself echoing in on this. Oh, there I am. One person watching. If anybody's out there, say hello. Let's see. I'm going to get myself a echo. That doesn't appear to be working. It looks like I am just looks like I'm frozen. All right. Ah, hello, Paul. And glad to see you're loving the Mother's 71 box. Well, hopefully, in the coming years, we'll be able to see more of the Just Another Band from LA set, because that's the other thing that Flo and Eddie were on. Hold on a second here. Ugh. Trying to diffuse the light so it's not so darn bright in here. And once again, since I wasn't able to say so earlier, this is just a test to see if the Streamyard thing works. I'm possibly going to be doing an auction on Saturday night, but I'm not completely sure whether I'm going to do this or not. So I just wanted to start this out. Oh, God, an expanded Bongo Fury set. That would be freaking amazing. I'll show you something related to Bongo Fury. Hang on. I have in my hand bootlegs. Now, this is The Muffin Man Goes to College, Volume 1 and Volume 2. This is from the same tour as Bongo Fury. Captain Beefheart's on this. And bootlegs are not cheap. I do not recommend that you buy them unless you really want to take a gamble. So just stick around and wait for the official stuff from the Zappa Trust. And by the way, it's not the Zappa Family Trust anymore. They changed the name of the entity to the Zappa Trust. But bootlegs usually are not worth it. Now, this was recorded on April 26, 1975. And what is the location? Da-da-da-da-da. Not completely sure. But yeah, this is a four records. Ended up costing me like about $80 altogether. But the Bongo Fury that was in Amarillo, Texas. And yeah, what a show that is. But yeah, this is the very first time that I've done a live stream via Streamyard. And I do not have any aspirations to do a daily show like people like Rachel do, or a weekly show like Calvin Wazoo just started doing his weekly show. A lot of times when I tune into those shows, they're not talking about records, they're talking about something else, usually sex. And I'm all about the music. But I put up a video yesterday of a whole bunch of records that have fallen into my hands that I am selling. There's no Zappa in there, so spoiler alert. And let's see. And here's one of them. This is interesting for Dead fans. Dead in a Deck. Oh, the kid looks like KK. This is a sticker, and that's the rest of it from that side. There's this is still in a shrink wrap. Got a little Dead sticker there. Hey Nate, how you doing? Good to see you. I recognize you from the Grown Man Record Night streams. Good to see you. Okay, so now we have two willing victims in the chat room here. But yeah, it was tempting to open this up when it fell into my hands, but I'm not that crazy of a Grateful Dead collector. Here, I'll tell you my story with Grateful Dead, because for many, many years, it always seemed that Zappa fans and Grateful Dead fans were one and the same. If you were into Zappa, you were into the Grateful Dead. If you were into the Dead, you were into Frank Zappa. It just was no two ways about it. But I was always a Zappa fan, first and foremost, and still am. And for the longest time, I heard the once in a while the Grateful Dead tune on the radio, like Truckin' or Casey Jones, and was okay, but nothing I'm crazy about. And when I actually first got to hear some long ass jams from the Grateful Dead, I thought, yeah, so. And of course, there's always the classic joke that what happened when the Grateful Dead fans' drugs wore off? They said, man, this music sucks. But then one day, it was 2015, the Fare Thee Well concerts. A friend of mine, he posted some video of some of the stuff that what was left of the Dead and Trey were doing at those concerts. And for the hell of it, I clicked on it. And oh, all of a sudden, I liked it. And I watched it and I got into it. And I started collecting Grateful Dead stuff. And I've got my fair share of Grateful Dead music. There's a video that I made about a month or two ago about a guy who said he wanted all my Grateful Dead records. So I showed all my Grateful Dead records real quick. But that's about all I've got. I have reached my saturation point of Grateful Dead shows. I got about 10 of the Dave's Picks concerts. I've got almost all the studio albums. I've got Europe 72. I've got 2 different copies of Skull and Roses. I've got Live Dead. I've got the Cornell concert. And I got 3 of the 4 Fillmore East concerts from '69 that made up Live Dead, I believe, because those are just some amazing concerts. But I didn't buy the Grateful Dead box this past record store day. So, and let's see, we got another person, Keefster. Hello there. Good to see you. Oh, okay. Off topic. Favorite Beefheart album. Oh, I do enjoy Beefheart. And yes, I do love Trout Mask Replica. I've grown to love it over the years. My favorite Beefheart album? Wow. I should do a video of all the Beefheart albums I have because I think I may be missing a couple of them. But my favorite Beefheart album to listen to all the way through has got to be Shiny Beast Bat Chain Puller. Just things just were right with that album. I can listen to Suction Prince and Apes Ma and Tropical Hot Dog Night, like two flamingos in a fruit fight, all day long. Love that album. Oh, okay. Yeah, I do love Trap Mask Replica. I I do like decals. I've got a clear copy of Clear Spot. Would you like to see it? I'll go get it. Hold on. Let's see. Captain. I'm also deeply into Doc at the Radar Station and Ice Cream for Crow as well. Those were really good albums. But yeah, I gotta say, um, the original Bat Chain Puller is not that much different from the one that got released. And I didn't buy the CD from the Zappa label when it did come out. So I don't know about the history of that. Anyway, look what I've got. Captain Beefheart and the Magic Band, Clear Spot. And it's in a plastic bag and embossed right here. I don't know if you can see with the glare. It's got the logo for Clear Spot embossed on this. And it's a plastic bag right there. And inside is just it's not a regular record jacket. It's just a cardboard piece with the front cover and the back cover on it. And of course, the record, which I've cleaned and put into a sleeve. So that's that. So, yeah, if you don't know already, I am considering doing an auction on Saturday night for the box of about 160 some records that I received from a friend who was trying to get rid of them, and a lot of them are in like perfect condition. There's a lot of rock, there's a lot of soul, there's some oddities in there, but I put out this video, like a flip video of all the records that are in there. And I've been getting calls from friends all day who've been watching the video and they say, hey, I want this. I want that. I will PayPal you. I will do this. I already sold something to Mr. Hall of Fame and a couple other people who are not video makers. Yeah. A nice, nice observation there. Let me see if I can play around with Streamyard a little bit and put some of your comments on the screen. Let's see. Ooh, there it is. There's Paul's comment. Yes, it is a great introduction album. I can hide it just as easily. Not bad. So now we got 5 people in here. Let's see. Is there any way I can get a list of who's here? Okay. Sorry about this boredom, but once again, this is a test. This is the first time I'm trying the StreamYard software. Let's see if I can add somebody here. I will, let's see. Invite. Let's see. Let me grab that. Okay, I'm going to put up a link right there in the chat room. And if you would like to be on screen, talk to me, add your own comments. I'll be happy to have you here. I'll see who jumps into the studio, as it were, because I've been on a couple of live streams before. I've been on a couple of Nancy's live streams, and since the pandemic, I've done a couple of Zoom things. Attended a virtual comedy show and also a virtual wine tasting event. Let's see. And here is another. Neil says, I really enjoy your videos and really appreciate your walkthrough of the Zappa releases. My pleasure to do so, and thanks for watching. It's a lot of fun. The next artist that I'm going to try and do a lot of features on is Devo, because I've got all the Devo albums, multiple versions. I'm going to show LPs and CDs, and in some rare cases, cassettes. Because Devo is one of my favorite bands, and so I want to do some of those. This video here, I'm probably not going to leave it up for more than 24 hours. As it says, this is a test, the first test of the Streamyard software. I haven't even paid for it yet. I'm just doing, this is on the trial version. I'm going to see what I'm going to do with that. So, does not look like anybody wants to jump in. Take a look at the link in the chat room, and if you would like to use your laptop or your cam or whatever you got, and jump in and be on the screen with me and yak and questions, etc. Let's see. All right, guys, you're just being so nice. Oh, Vince, let's see. Devo broke. Who knows? Oh, yeah, I agree. Devo from Ohio, which is where I am. I'm in Cleveland, Ohio. Actually, the west side of Cleveland, Ohio. And I'm here in my record room as usual. You will see my reel-to-reel tape deck there. That's going to be going back in storage soon because I ended a big project of archiving some reel-to-reel tapes for somebody. And next is going to be a cassette deck and a synthesizer there. I've got an album project that I'm working on, and I'd like to put on vinyl. Used to be in a band called Spudlock. I played most of the instruments. Oh, somebody's in the room. It's Vince. It's Vince. Hang on a second. I'll get you in there. Let's see. Just got to figure out how to do this. My first time trying this. Okay, so add to stream, and you're automatically split screen. Or we can do this. Oh, pretty cool. Let's say hello, Vince. I can't hear you. Okay. Let me see if it's my audio or if it's your audio that's doing that. Let's see. No, my AirPods are on. Let me check something else here and make sure that my audio is working. Yeah, my audio is working. So yeah, I can see your mouth moving, Vince, but I cannot hear you. I don't know if I don't have you muted as far as I can tell. Nope, you're not muted. I don't know what's going on with your audio, but it's cool for you to do any tweaking you want to do, because like I said, this is a test. We're all new. We're all neophytes to this. Are you on a laptop? Yes or no? Okay, you're not on a laptop. Okay, so but you do have a camera on there, And is the
I have
mic
the camera? Yes.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
I can hear you.
I can hear you. But you do have a camera
Yes.
on there.
And we are echoing.
Camera? Yes.
There you go. Okay. I can hear you. But you do have a camera
Yes.
on there. And we are echoing.
Now,
Yeah.
you got to find a way to mute that audio.
I think what I'm going to
So it
do is
only
turn
goes
the...
once.
Now, you got to find a way to mute that audio.
This is Frippertronics.
Yeah, it sounds like you're in quadraphonic.
This is Frippertronics.
Yeah, it sounds like you're in quadraphonic.
Too bad I don't have oh wait. No, still do it. I was hoping that would produce a pleasing effect, but it's not. Sounds like you're starting to make progress.
Pleasing effect, but it's not.
I'm trying to cancel out all that extra reverb.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's not.
And I'm trying to cancel out all that extra reverb.
Let me ask you this question. Do you still have YouTube open on another tab on your browser?
I'm trying to cancel out all that extra. I don't anymore.
Aha, that's the secret. Because if you do, then the delay from Streamyard to YouTube, both of them will play at the same time, and one of it will feed onto each other, and they'll just fold over onto each other and keep on building and building and building.
Exactly.
So, welcome. Good to see you, Vince. Where are you?
It is good to be here with you, Bill. I am a great admirer of your videos.
Oh, thanks. Where are you located?
I live in Poughkeepsie, New York.
Oh, okay. Very, very cool.
And I updated and upgraded my Zappa CDs due to your series on his music.
Yeah, when those came out back in 2012, it was such a severe overhaul of the catalog that I thought it was necessary to start doing that. And then, of course, I stopped after a few, and years later picked back up. And I'm glad that people are following them now. And I'm trying to do the ones every single release as they come out now.
Yeah.
Have you pre-ordered the Erie box yet?
Which box?
The Erie box. I mean, no, this is the most recent release.
Yeah, I have that one. Yes.
Right. But they have up for pre-order, which is coming out in June, a box of 3 concerts in and around Erie, Pennsylvania. And it's not cheap. For some reason, they've upped the price a bit. When they first put it out, they said that it comes with a limited edition poster, and it was like about $150, $160. Then when you tack on the shipping, handling, and postage from Universal, it comes out to almost $180. It's more than $30 a disc, which is that's a lot. Now they've got they've got a non-limited edition that they're taking orders on, which costs about $10 or $15 less, and it doesn't have the limited edition poster in it. And maybe I should have waited and ordered that, but since they said it was limited edition, I was thinking maybe they're only letting a certain number of people order it. So I bit the bullet and ordered it. It's only available on the Zappa site, Zappa.com.
Yeah, that's where I bought the 1971 box set from. It was
Hmm.
from the website, and I got the two related 3 record sets locally in Dark Side Records.
Yep.
And I'll tell you a unique little funny story about getting the box set for the 200 Motels. Is I went down to the store. I didn't know it was out. I bought it. Came home all excited. I'm about the same size Zappa freak as you are.
Okay.
And came home, was looking through the box set, and there were 2 disc number 4. No disc number 2, just two disc number 4s. And I thought one
I've
was
heard of a couple
mislabeled.
people who got that. Were
So
you able to get a
I
replacement?
yeah, I went back to the store the same day, explained what was going on. They had another box set in stock. We looked at it, same problem. Then the owner he didn't pre-order. He actually ordered from the manufacturer another 3rd box set for me. That one came in. We opened it in the store, and there was 1 disc 2 and 1 disc number 4. So I was happy.
Yeah, I really did enjoy the 200 Motels box set. I was a little disappointed that they weren't able to get the movie itself in there, especially since they've got like the first true high def scan of the movie done. It's just never been
Mm-hmm.
released.
Yeah, I have the movie on DVD, but it's a professionally burned DVD that I got, I think,
Hmm.
from Amazon. Plays well. It looks good. It just
Yeah.
doesn't have all the accoutrement that you expect from a DVD these days. I think it's in mono sound, if I'm correct.
I think. Let me double check. I think I've got my 200 Motels over here, the same ones that I showed in that video. But I'll be right back. Hang on. Let's see. Oh, wait, no, I've only got the one version. The only other version I've got is the VHS copy that came out umpteen years ago. I've got this thing here, the Tony Palmer's version of 200 Motels, which is the guy who's the director of photography, collaborated with
Mm-hmm.
Frank on the movie, and it's got a whole bunch of it's got stuff in here that was kind of like bootlegged from the original
Mm-hmm.
booklet. So I don't know exactly how legit this is, but it did have the whole movie, and it was widescreen, and it didn't look too bad. But for me, the music is much more enjoyable than the movie itself.
Oh yeah, exactly. But I did find something that you recommended. This is the Zappa copy of Sleep Dirt.
Oh, that's the one that has the vocals from Thana Harris on it, right?
No, this is the. I do have that copy. That's on Raikou.
Oh, okay. That one's all instrumental.
This is this is all instrumental. This is the
Wait, no, I'm
2012,
sorry.
I believe.
You know what? I'm confused. Studio 10. I've got it confused with
Sleep Dirt.
Sleep Dirt. Yes.
Yeah. But it took me 2 years to find the copy of this CD. I think it's out of print.
Jeez, that's ridiculous.
But I did find it. Like I
Mm-hmm.
say, I got to have it. I'm a huge Zappa fan. And on top of that, I'm also one of the world's biggest Devo fans that you're ever going to meet.
Well, I'm going to start doing my Devo collection soon.
Hmm.
And when did you start listening to Zappa? What was your? When did you get your first taste?
I was in high school. The first Zappa album that I bought was Chic Your Booty, whenever it
Okay.
came out. I wandered into well, it was on Main Street in Poughkeepsie called Book and Record. It's now gone. And I wandered in looking for a copy of Freak Out. And they said, good luck. The Zappa section's over there. Why don't you go have a look? If we have it, it's yours. Well, they didn't have a copy of Freak Out, but I did get a copy of Shake Your Booty. And I don't know, it got addicting. Once Zappa gets into your blood, he doesn't get out.
Yep, I agree.
And I have since been trying to find Zappa in any shape or form that I can find. If it's in the store, I'm probably going to buy it.
Well, as I said before I got you on the screen, be very, very, very careful about bootlegs, because if you buy a bootleg, you stand to lose everything that you've spent on it, and you'll get something horrible. Now, there's a couple that I've bought that have really good sound quality, but they were taped off of an FM radio broadcast.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess whoever was prepping these tapes for air had to fit it within a certain time stretch they could put commercials in, and they chopped up the songs and made it sound completely wrong. Like right in the middle of a verse, it would go like to the chorus, something that sounds completely unnatural.
Mm-hmm.
And there's others that have very, very bad audio. I have a Captain Beefheart bootleg that sounds like it was recorded on a Walkman in the bathroom of the bar, and it's completely undecipherable as to what the band is doing and what Captain Beefheart's singing. And I never got to see Captain Beefheart live. I did, however, see Eric Drew Feldman, who was in Beefheart's band, playing with Snakefinger in his band. And if you're familiar with Snakefinger and the Residents, you know all about that.
Yeah. I saw Zappa live at the Hammersmith, I think 1982 or 3.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I was stationed in England, and my friend knocked on my door, and he says, "Want to go to London?" And I said, "What for?" He held up 2 Zappa tickets. He said, "One of these is going to be yours if you want to go." Well, number one, I beat him to the train station. And we went down from Oxford to England and found our way to the Hammersmith. And we stood in the back, which was good because I could see over the audience. I had a perfect view of the stage. And the band played a fanfare. Zappa came out holding the same guitar that's on the back of Apostrophe, tripped over a chord and went straight down.
Oh, no.
He got up, goes to the microphone. He's looking at the guitar for any damage. He's checking the plug and the settings and retuning it and whatnot. And then after about 2 or 3 minutes of hearing the same fanfare being played over and over again, he says, "Well, I'm very embarrassed. How about you?" And he went on to the show, and I think the first song he played was Dancing Fool. And then he went into Going to Montana Soon. He did a bunch of stuff throughout the catalog. Even put in a few insults for the London Philharmonic. And he played one of the songs off that went on his album of classical music, and were that the one, LSO album.
Right. Was that Strictly Genteel?
Yeah, he said he played that, and he said, "Well, okay, they did it, but we do it better. So let's get our facts straight here."
Hang on just a second. I gotta run off the screen. Okay. For a second, I thought somebody needed me, but I was mistaken. All right. Well, this seems to be working, and we've got a whole whopping 6 people here.
Yeah. You're using the
So,
beta version of the software?
I don't know, but it's just like when you go on to a Streamyard.com, they say that you can use this for a week for free. That's like a limited version of it, and then once you pay the for the software, it's a monthly subscription, and then you can get all the bells and whistles and have up to 9 people on screen. I think you can have a maximum of 3 people on screen for this trial here. And I also have to find a way to get somebody to be the mediator, or the person that's or the moderator. That's it, the moderator of my auction, because I want to make sure that I keep track and that I keep everything straight for anybody who's going to be buying any records from the bunch that I have. Once again, nothing's marked in stone yet, but that's about it. So unless you've got any other questions, that's probably all I'm going to do for tonight. Or if anybody else wants to say anything.
It looks like it's just me and you right now.
Okay, well, I really do appreciate you coming on, Vince. I've gotten comments from you on the videos before, and I really do appreciate them. And look forward to making and presenting the Devo stuff in the near future.
Yeah, I have like 4 copies of Are We Not Men album.
Let's see. I've got 3 copies on vinyl.
Same
and
here.
At least 2 copies on CD.
About the same here.
Yeah.
I have the Devo Lux edition of it, and then the remastered CD that came out with the live performance. And then I have 3 vinyl, 1 yellow copy, I think 1 is white, and the other is a British one on Virgin, which is kind of a smoky gray looking color.
Yeah, I've got the original American. I've got a green vinyl UK, and I've also got a picture disc of Are We Not Men, which has a flexi disc inside of it called Flimsy Wrap.
I have that on a CD that came out, all their British singles.
Oh, cool.
And yeah, if you don't have it.
Yes, I'd like to see it. That'd be cool.
This is what it looks like.
Ooh, I do not have that. Very, very impressive.
And there's a track listing. On the end of it is going to be Social Fools. So you got you have the original Flexi. I got the cheap copy. Do you have the Elevator record that came out? That one that's supposed to be like a mock bootleg?
The Easy Listening?
Now that I have, but there's one that came out with, I think, with one of the copies of Are We Not Men in England. It was on Elevator Records, and they made it look like a mock bootleg. I think it was Mechanical Man.
No, I don't have that. I've got one of the 2 Easy Listening cassettes. I've got the Easy Listening CD that came out from Ryko Disc. And then I've got the Futurismo, I think it was a 2 or 3 record set that came out. Yeah, 2 record set on one of these strange color variants.
Yeah. I used to have when I was stationed in England, I had the first volume of those cassettes. And over the years, I kept playing it and playing it and playing it until the hubs got so tight they wouldn't turn anymore. So when that CD came out from Ryko, I jumped on a copy right then and there. I was in the store. I saw it. I let out a little yip. I grabbed it, went over to the cashier and bought it, and just walked around the store still shopping after that. And I had that. I think I still have that over here.
Okay. Hello, Sequoia Flame, my dear friend from Florida. Good to see you, my man. And good to see Neil, and good to see Larry. Do I have the Zappa movie soundtrack box? Do I? I've done a review of it, you know. So I do have it. And if you do want to watch the review of it, it's on my channel. If you haven't subscribed, do so already. I'll do all the cheesy crap. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Yes, I've got that.
And I have the box set of that too, of the from Futurismo, is it?
Yeah, Futurismo.
Yeah.
Do you have any of the Mark Mothersbaugh music for Insomniac stuff?
No, I don't have that, but I do have the Wipeouters.
Okay. I hope to unearth all of that because there's a couple of oddities I have in my Devo collection which I have not found yet. Mark did a cassette called Music for Insomniacs, which was later released on CD, but it came out in a little limited edition greenish box, and you opened it up and there was a deck of playing cards inside with the Mark Mothersbaugh photographs on it. It's like half an art piece, half a music piece.
Oh.
Mothersbaugh is just
he's creative. He's a creative genius. I do have like a deck of collector's cards that I bought from Devo Obsesso.
Okay.
And these are just little cards with just different, images of Devo on them.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end, there's a card that tells you what order I think that they should be in, and there it is. That one tells you what order the card should be in, and actually what you're looking at.
Do you make videos yourself, Vince?
Nah, I wish I did have the time. I don't.
Yeah, I know. Well, it is work. It is work to make these videos, but and I've got a whole list of stuff that I'd like to do that I just end up not doing. It's been an interesting couple of years with this pandemic, but hopefully we are near the light part of the tunnel.
Yeah, I think we're getting out of it. I think the COVID's going to hang on. I think it's going to be like a yearly flu shot, but I think we're out of the woods as far as the pandemic is going.
Yeah. I personally am a immunocompromised person. I'm a type 1 diabetic, so I'm boosted and all that other fun stuff, and hopefully it'll be down to like the same thing as a flu shot. I get a flu shot every October.
Yeah. Well, I'm a type 2 diabetic myself.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, I'm going to drop you off and say goodbye to everybody in a few seconds here. And really was a kick talking to you. Really enjoyed it.
We should do this again sometime.
Oh yeah, I this is fun. I intend to do it again. I just don't know how often because I don't know how. If you've ever watched Rachel the Music Man's streams, she does those like twice a day, every day. And it's a lot of work because it's not just a Zoom call. It's like a TV show. You got to plan for it. Because I've seen some people's streams and they're really boring. But if you work on it, you can make it a lot of fun. So I hope that all 7 people that are watching right now are enjoying this. And I really enjoyed having you on. So have a good night, and I hope this is not the last time that we talk, my friend.
I hope the same thing. I hope to talk to you again and maybe visit Ohio one day.
Hey, you never know. All right.
Okay.
Well, good night to Poughkeepsie. Thanks a lot.
Take
Oops, sorry, I got you off the very last. Uh, Thank you so much, Vince, for coming on, and thank you everybody for coming on and doing this. For me, just trying out this live streaming bit. Once again, for those of you who don't know, there's a whole bunch of records that I've received. It's like about 160 records that I made a video for and posted yesterday. And if you watch that video and you are interested in any of the records, you can private message me. You can send me a comment on that, and I'll get a hold of you one way or the other, I hope. Already, like 3 or 4 people have messaged me or called me and said, I want that record. That one that you showed in the video, yeah, I want that. I want that. Send it to me. Send it to me. Yes, I'll give you money. I'll PayPal you. Yes, I'll do it, please. So it's already happened with a few people, but not too many. There's some really interesting stuff. But let's see. We've also got NV. I don't know what that stands for, but hey, NV, how you doing? And let's see. Oh, Larry, you really enjoyed the stream. Thank you very much. Glad you enjoyed it. All right, I'm going to answer a couple questions here. What are some of your favorite Zappa drummers? Well, lately I have just been obsessing about Ainsley Dunbar because of where did I put it down at? I had it in my hand a couple of minutes ago. Oh yeah, on this set, Ainsley Dunbar is just killing it. Just some amazing drumming. As a matter of fact, I watched the Zappa movie, the Alex Winter Zappa movie again, and there's a couple of little things where he's drumming, and I'm just watching him drum so I can get ideas about that because I'm a drummer myself, and just getting ideas as to how he can sound like 2 people drumming at once. He's amazing. Also love Chad Wackerman, and enjoyed the duo of Chester Thompson and Ralph Humphrey. A lot of people get Paul Humphrey and Ralph Humphrey confused. It's very easy to do that. But yeah, I'd have to say Ainsley Dunbar is probably the most amazing drummer that Frank had. Vinnie Colaiuta he's his own type of wonderment. The one time that I saw Zappa where Vinnie was playing, he kind of like was in this seat where he's like this, and he's got his limbs going all over the place with the drums and just doing unbelievable shit. So, I mean, if you drummed for Zappa, you're pretty damn good. I mean, come on, Terry Bozzio. Saw him a couple of times with Zappa. Also saw him with the first tour of Zappa Plays Zappa with that huge concoction of an orchestral drum set that he has. And let's see here. Neil say, would like to talk with you sometime. Maybe you could do impromptu chats at some point. Yeah, I'm open for that. Like I said, like the description says, this is just a test. If this were an actual stream, you would have been advised how to get out of it. This is a test of the broadcast system. I have yet to do a record store day video because I didn't get most of what I wanted on record store day. I did pick up a couple of few things. Actually, two of the things that I just listened to. This is a previous Record Store Day release that came out. Some really nice grunge. Tad Inhaler. And got an album by No Man. This is Steven Wilson and Tim Bowness. Steven Wilson of Porcupine Tree fame. This is an album called Love You to Bits, and the album contains two side-long pieces. Very techno, very progressive. And one thing that I have been obsessing about lately is a podcast called The Album Years with Steven Wilson and Tim Bowness. Each episode, they take a different year and talk about the albums that came out that year that they believe were the most influential or the most forward-looking, and it's really, really good. I mean, especially from me being an American and them being British, and I used to follow all the music that came out of Britain back in those days. You know, I would search for British magazines to read what was coming out, and I would buy import records, stuff like that. So, yeah, the album years with Steven Wilson and Tim Bowness. If you listen to podcasts on a regular basis and you are deeply into music or want to learn more, because these people talk about music that I know a lot of and music I've never heard before. So it's all over the place. Really like it. Let's see, what are some of the other ones? Oh, Larry saw the Zappa play Zappa tour. And he had a broken arm. Oh, shit. And, oh, yeah, Tubular Bells too. I was interested in getting Tubular Bells too. I may have to listen to it online and see if anybody's got it. But the two things that I really wanted to get on Record Store Day, one was Art Pepper Meets the Rhythm section. My place was all sold out. And also the Max Roach We Insist I had to end up buying online. So eventually those will be coming. But didn't buy all that much with Record Store Day. So that is going to be about it. Really enjoyed this. This is more fun than I thought it was going to be. So I'm going to be shutting down this this live stream and hope to see you folks again later on this week. I'm thinking about Saturday evening for the auction. If this is a go, I will make a regular video and make up an event. So if you want a reminder, you can do so. So, yes, Neil, I'm very excited about the Residents coming up in June. I love the early old Resident stuff. It's so juvenile, it's so experimental, it's so exciting and groundbreaking. And when you listen to stuff that you've never heard before and you know it was recorded 50 years ago and it's blowing your mind, which I know that album's going to blow my mind. It's all good. So, all right, that is it. Had a great time, and I hope you did too. Thank you for tuning into this test live stream. I'll probably delete this video after 24 hours. Special tip of the hat to my special guest, Vince, who was in, and really nice getting the kind words from you folks. Really feels good. So take care of yourself, take care of each other, as Lester Holt says on NBC Nightly News, and go listen to some music. Good night. I'm going to end this motherfucker.